Try to do something.
Happy Friday. Thank you guys for coming back with us to another Behind the String. If you haven't seen one of these before, make sure you go watch the original videos first. I can only link one up here, but we're going to talk about all three of our Total Archery Challenge courses that we did in Beavers Bend, Oklahoma last year. We are there right now shooting the same course for 2023, so you guys are going to have some brand new footage coming at you, but we thought that we would throw this out there for the people that didn't get to come to get a little behind the scenes for the 2022 stuff. That way you can get a little information, and if you're wanting to do one in the future, reach out to me and let me know. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you guys are liking this content and loving the behind the strings, make sure you smash that like button and hit the subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content that we got coming out. So pour yourself a drink. We got a lot to cover here. Let's get into it.
Oh, dude.
You just asked me for that cord and said I don't need my phone, and now you're on the phone and we're live here.
We're not live. Hold on. Kyle's asking me a question.
I don't care. Tell Kyle we're watching Tax. Ready?
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff to go through. But first, cop the merch. Store is live. Shirts, fishing hoodies, hats, stickers for your cooler, everything you could want. Spend $35 or more. Get free shipping. I'll send it to you for free.
Free shipping.
Free shipping. So get up here. I'll put the link up here. David's virtual area up here. I'll put it up there. Go check it out. Shoot me a message on Instagram or shoot me an email through the website if you got any questions about anything. But I appreciate all you guys for heading over and checking it out. It supports what we get to do here on the channel and gets to fuel the fire and get to put more content out for you guys.
Is your store on the metaverse? Because if so, Grayson might get in there and buy some stuff.
What is the metaverse?
It's the metaverse. It's you've seen these like VR things, people? They're like, there's a world out there now. It's
the land of make-believe.
Did you watch Ready
What?
Player One? That movie, Ready Player One? It's basically that movie coming to life.
Ready Player One. That's Free Guy. That's the one with
Yeah.
Old Boy. Then no, I didn't watch Ready Player One.
Yeah, like the world has turned so bad.
So it's like The Sims?
They basically live in a VR world to have fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
And what's happening with their real bodies while they're just fucking around in the
Just sitting here
metaverse?
like us with headphones on and things on, and they're just sitting in a shitty trailer that's
So it's like
stacked on-
Wall-E. People in the
Probably.
fat chairs.
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think I saw Wall-E.
What? You got 3 kids. You ain't seen Wall-E. Why have I seen Wall-E? Is that maybe a creeper?
I don't know.
I don't think they came here to watch us talk about Wall-E, so let's hop into TAC.
I haven't seen it.
We are starting with the Black Rifle Coffee Company. This is the first video in the series. This one was a fun one. David lost almost all of his arrows on this course. I will say one thing about this course was I would have to say shots-wise, not yardage, it was the most challenging.
There's a lot of trees in the way.
Yeah, it was very hard. All the other ones were, 75, 80, 100 yards, and they were still tough shots, but they were open more so. This one was, hey, bend your arrow left around this tree branch, and David couldn't harness the inner dragon woman or whatever that movie
could not
is.
break it like Beckham.
No.
I could not do it.
Oh, let's get it. Rangefinder, bino, release, bow, arrows, phone. The common checklist.
With no reception.
With no reception. That was shocking to me.
Yeah.
Water. I mean, national park,
Rockstar.
especially in the parking lot.
All right, so let's see your motivational piece
This is the
for
beginning
your hunt.
to a great saying.
Yep.
This is it.
Don't suck, baby.
When people are looking back 10 years from now wondering how that came about, this is the moment.
This is it.
That was pretty cool.
Are you gonna miss having your bow strapped to you? Not carrying a backpack this year?
Nah. I mean, I hardly kept it there.
You could, yeah. I mean, just the big walks.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the walks to there or whatever, but
This one all day.
Okay, well,
I got the
yeah.
bow on
Be
it.
able to wear it all day easy. And you're talking about not taking
good.
it.
Black Rifle Coffee Company. That is what the course we're shooting today.
this Total Archer challenge was sweet. We had never been to one before, but I mean, the vendors and the practice range and the whole way that they set it up is
Guys, we're
just
going over to
awesome.
do a little practice.
Yeah, it's got some
Practice
nice
course was
stuff
cool.
set up.
The truck was sweet.
Just gotta remember what
I
you
mean,
shot
like I
at
said,
to
the
find your
vendors
arrow.
were top notch. It was pretty well done.
All right, so we're
I'm
headed
excited
out,
to see
get
what
on
San
our
Antonio is
shuttle.
like in Colorado. I watched a couple TAC
First
Colorado
course,
videos today, and I was like,
TAC
oh, so ready for
2022
that. Man. That's gonna be sick.
Say bye.
Went and registered, got our T-shirts. We're ready to rock and roll. Look at Kyle. Kyle's not gonna be with us this year.
No.
The McGregor walk. I'm gonna have to bust that out again this year. Maybe after I smoke a 12 ring.
Yeah.
Maybe I get an entry into the truck and,
maybe
and
a
hit,
good
the,
entry on
hit
the
the
truck.
walk.
One. It's like,
That's
it's
how
like
you walk
basketball.
over there to
One.
pull your arrow
Throw
out.
your first arrow. If you like
Yeah,
to
that's
score
too
your
much
first
shooting.
arrow,
We're
you
not
keep
doing
it.
this again.
No big deal.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
shoot a second
so
arrow just for fun if you want.
This game, you should have already watched the first video, so I'm going to talk over myself and talking to this. But yeah, we had this big game planned out, and it was going to be super fun. And it was super fun, but I mean, we threw probably 2 arrows at every target. And then once that lines up after three days of shooting is a lot. So we played this game and shouldn't have. This year, it'll be 1 arrow at every target. Take your score, move on.
Yes.
You have to shoot another. And the last rule is when Kyle loses, he has to take a fireball shot.
Perfect.
Which he never did, and he did lose.
Either way.
No.
No.
I remember somebody else lost.
Yes.
I think that's at the end of this video.
Yes.
You got it, kid.
There's an arrow in that bow for those of us who watch the behind the string bloopers.
How's better?
It's not bad at 60 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you got lucky on your
We need to
first
do
one.
this year. We need to do more of the camera down there. I know it's going to be more work for like we just need to switch off. I'll go to one, you go to one,
Yeah.
or like whatever. Because
Doubling up
having
my shots.
this and then being able to plug that in the corner is just whether I got to do all the work. That's totally fine. But this is
But we're shooting with those guys, so we're going to be slowing everybody down. It's just going to take longer.
I mean, Broken Bow's the first one, and the hills aren't that bad. We'll see how it goes for the first one. Because, I mean, by the time I run down there, set the camera up, and run back, I can shoot last, catch my breath. And
38
we'll
yards
keep, I
of
mean, it's
bat
not really
in
going
the
to take a whole lot longer. This target sucked, that bat in the
Where
tree.
we need to.
Remember that?
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous.
Like, it sucked as a target, not to shoot at. We all hit it. But the bat was hanging in this tree, and like I said, it was twisted, and it never, like, it was so hard to get the arrows out of because
Yeah.
it was, I don't know, I didn't enjoy that target.
45 yards.
I watched this video last year looking at my bow, what I've got it set up to now, my form shooting, and I'm just like, God, you look like an idiot. Even your form is so much different,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, a good thing. Yeah, even your form is so much better. I mean, all those
just
trigger
shot this, like,
punches,
8
and me
bucks,
too.
70
I mean,
yards up
I'm
the
saying,
hill,
but
fishing
you just
trees.
see that, and you're just like, ting, ting.
Here's Kyle.
And now we're pulling through, and it's nice.
Why not my knock? Damn it.
Did have some guy that commented on every one of these videos talking about you guys stop pushing the trigger,
Scorpion,
you
see
need
what
to
we
look
got
how
on
to
the
shoot
deer.
a bow and blah blah blah. Like,
What we
get
got?
off my jock, dude.
Yeah. We're having fun, man.
Yeah, having a good time. It'll be better this year.
I've killed a lot of animals with a bow,
Yeah,
even punching the trigger.
yeah.
All right, let's go shot. Just
It's
like
too much
shooting
scoring,
competition.
too much everything. I still want to keep score for myself.
Kyle's is 44 and
I really do.
Don't they have an app?
and now
Yeah,
our
yeah, we need to
game,
figure
gotta
that
make
out.
sure
Yeah,
we
Total
download
Archery
that.
Challenge has an app that we need to figure out how to keep our score in, and then it's posted
Kyle's
somewhere.
30,
So we need to figure that
14
out. But
points
yeah,
less than his
I
traditional
would like to
arrow,
actually
same
keep
way.
score because I want to know what I
And
shoot.
David is think we're
David
on
shot 6 targets,
200.
lost 4 arrows. Probably.
Yeah.
Like I said, this course is tough.
Look at it.
I mean, downhill through the trees. I say that this course was tough right when I walk up on center punching a 12 on this on this sheet.
Amigos.
I'm glad to see one of those now. That's where I aimed at. It was just
Yeah, it's not bad.
You're gonna be a lot
Blind
better at
squirrel
longer
finds you out,
yardages
boys.
this year too.
Blind squirrel finds you
Let's
out.
hope so.
There's the infamous almost blew my bow up.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle's
Do it
good on
upright.
water getting any more till about August.
I had one today. Good to go.
I don't know how he does that.
Nice little.
I don't
24
either.
foot
Kyle
color.
does not drink water. Like a soda in the morning and done. Like I know. I'm a gallon a day easy.
Oh yeah.
Trying to shoot through the breed pin right now. Holy shit!
I just shoot better when I'm rocking the backwards cap. I gotta remember that. It's just I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm
you
shooting
haven't seen
forward.
this movie yet, Over the Top. Sylvester Stallone movie, Over the Top, back in the 90s.
No.
Yeah. Short story for those who don't know it. He's a professional arm wrestler,
Uh huh.
but he drives a semi-truck. When he turns his hat around,
Yeah.
it's like I'm a machine. And that's what he does.
I feel like I'm in there.
Yeah.
Like the same kind of thing. I don't know what it is. Like mentally, I flip the cap around and it's go time.
It's business.
Yeah. And the cap is going to be backwards when I'm knocked up this year. That's it.
Maybe you should just have no brim on the hat. That way you
Just-
don't have to worry about it.
Literally sawzall the brim off. Like no big, still have it front but no brim.
That would be awesome.
That's pretty funny. Maybe I'll take one of the old hats and do it just for fun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude,
This was the last target of the day. It's like
Was it?
80 yards at a bedded buck.
It's just a little low.
For those of you that have checked out the merch, are
boys
going
and
to
girls.
the white shirts were a limited edition. If you guys want me to bring the white shirts back, you gotta let me know in the comments below because that was just for the crew.
breakdown when we get
I feel like I'm going to be in a little bit more hiking shape for this one.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Since we did the bear hunt after this, and I've been staying on top of the treadmill work.
So this is the stuff that I won, or the thing that I won. They enter your phone number in when you register, and I got a text about halfway through. I won a little turkey sling.
Oh, that's right.
So it was kind of neat. They get to give away prizes. Maybe I'll win, or one of the crew members will win something this year.
What?
I'd like to win one of those ultra views.
Cool.
My favorite part of the video.
All
Right here.
Time for bourbon.
Time for bourbon. Well, we're not done yet.
That's where I come in.
We're not done. David lost.
This is for you, baby.
David lost the day.
I
So
did.
fireball down the hatch.
It was not good either.
Don't
you for putting them in the freezer.
don't lose tomorrow when you want
Because that was just cinnamon. They're good?
Don't lose. We had a few
Not
whiskeys
good.
before that. They're good till they're not.
They're not. We're not doing the fireball challenge this time
No.
because
No.
Kyle's not there. And we all know that you shoot better than I do. So,
I think we could get the other guys in it.
yeah, but they probably all shoot better than I do too. And I'm sick of fireball.
Well, we got to have some sort of challenge. So that was Black Rifle Coffee. Super fun, shorter yardage. Shorter. I mean, they're still 35 to 80 yards, but
Yeah.
comparatively to the rest, shorter yardages, but a lot more technically difficult, I will say. We're about to jump into, I think the next one is Prime. Prime was day 2 morning.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, day 2 morning, which was rough for some of us
Hey,
over there.
You're complaining too.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
You know, that course was like 50 to 100 yards and was a lot more long distance, which was super fun. But yeah, let's hop right into that. We wasted no times. Prime course.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. New day. It is 6:15 in the morning.
We'll have to wake up that
we
early
are
this year.
headed to do our second
No.
course this morning.
7:15.
Yesterday was good.
Yeah.
We shot the Black Rifle Coffee Company course. If you missed that footage and you missed seeing who had to take our fireball shot because they lost, click at the video up there and
hey, it
you
works.
can check that out. So
Wouldn't you know
quick
it?
Little video right now. We're stopped at the old 7-Eleven, and David's grabbing some waters and
7-Eleven,
jerky and
not a
stuff like that
sponsor.
for the
Dorado
video.
Taco Company. I
This
was
morning we're
looking for
shooting
you
the
to sponsor
Prime
that.
course.
That'd be nice.
Prime course is the toughest course, so they tell us we got 40 to 100 yard shots.
Yeah, I thought the other
all
one was
Western
tougher.
big game, so we'll see some.
Oh
cool
yeah,
footage of
Black
that.
Rifle Coffee Company was
And then
technically
later
tougher.
On tonight might be doing an
But if you're not
after
used
shot
to
of some
shooting
good
80, 90
whiskey,
yards
so,
like we do every time we go to
hang
the range
around,
at the
check
end,
out our other
then
BRCC
yeah.
video of that course if you want to see some neat shots. But today ought to be a fun one. Stay knocked up.
I was still tired as hell on that.
Yep.
But I wanted to give the opportunity, if they didn't watch the Prime, pause it, like we did. Head up here, watch the original Prime, then come back. So you guys already saw the Black Rifle Coffee. I put that in the card section. Now you got the Prime course. Let's continue.
On Prime, 51 yards at a pheasant.
This target
It's
sucked.
gonna be the hardest course. So
I don't remember it.
try not to plug this in.
The very first target of the day after being hung over 50 yards at a pheasant, which if you guys shoot 3D, you know the pheasant kill zone is about this big, against an oak tree. Did shoot nocturnals. They're kind of hard to see on video, but sucked. Kyle and his flashing knocks.
Oh, fucking
Not
Those
bad.
are so
terrible.
50 some
annoying.
odd yards though, boys.
That's terrible.
So you can see I obviously paused it there, but we're shooting nocturnals so we could see the where they landed at farther ranges. I don't think I'm going to shoot them this year.
No.
No, I can see my fletchings well enough, but you just saw in the clip, Kyle's are the ones that are blinking like stripper lights.
Strobing.
He wanted to be different than red and green, which they have purple and blue and yellow, I think.
Pink even?
Pink, maybe. I mean, whatever. Kyle, we learned, has to shoot last with the blinky ones because when he shot first, it is so distracting when you're knocked up in full draw down there that you're like, oh my God, I can't do anything but try to hit the blinky light. And so he ended up shooting last in most of the following
They were
footage.
so annoying.
I mean, see the angle of that what you're shooting down at?
12. I'm just out of it.
Are you?
Yeah, it's a 10, but I'll take
What
it.
a shot, D.
61 yards.
Forgot about that one.
You caught back up.
Those blinking lights. It's going to get me. 90 yards of bedded elk.
Hey, save Illumina.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
I blew an arrow up on this one. Smoked that little rock.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but
Second
Terrible.
arrow, I overcompensated.
It would have been nice for Robin Hood, you though.
It would have been.
95,
that would have been
if we were both in a 12.
right.
Arrow shenanigans is at 33 big ones.
Didn't last long.
I'm winning.
Didn't last long.
You
people.
did shoot a lot better day two. I think you were warmed up.
That's
It's
because I was
so
drunk.
pretty there, man.
Words of advice, Kyle?
Get locked on. Stay locked on. Send me.
Here you go. Be still, don't suck.
You carrying that this year, or you just gonna
Be still.
carry your arrows in your quiver?
These stills don't, dude.
Bend at the hips.
I didn't hear you.
I need everyone, all two of you who watch our videos, to tell me if that's what you want. The sub Knocked Up Outdoors. Be still, don't suck. I
Your
love
voice
it.
was heard. Now you got shirts, you got
let's go,
stickers.
baby.
It's the
Smoke
mantra. Be still, don't suck. Everybody knows about it.
Are you gonna wear the quiver on the belt this year, or are you gonna do it on your belt?
No, I'm throwing it in the pack. Good shot, Bubba.
Another quick score update. We are now on target 11. So if you remember, we gave you a score update on target 6, and David was in the lead. He's now looking for an arrow in a tree. So that already tells you what the score is.
This buffalo shot was
You look in
fun,
your
man.
binos, there's a branch covering the vitals, and I nicked it and shot my arrow right.
Didn't have enough arrow arch.
You're gonna have less this time.
Oh, I know. I'm shooting faster this time.
Now, what you're going to see as we approach this bison is if we were Indians on horseback, this guy would be real mad at us right now and charge us.
The weather is ridiculous.
Very true.
Awesome.
For southeastern Oklahoma, man, that's
pretty. It's very pretty.
I hope we have great weather like we did last year, dude.
Think you could hit that island?
I mean,
I reckon. So about
no way.
28, 29
Not a
yards
chance.
is
About halfway there.
a pine branch that you're gonna arc over with your arrow.
So that, what I just described, happens a lot on Total Archery Challenge, they set up their targets in not only long, but they're challenging. So I mean that buck, I don't remember if I just said it or not, but say it's at 80 yards and maybe at 45 yards there's a log, so you can see the essence of the animal. But you like when you pull back at full draw, your pin is in the middle of that log. I remember distinctively, we didn't get it on camera, but there was a sheep that we walked up on one, and if we're here, there's like a hill, and the sheep was in this other valley. So I'm in a valley, sheep's in a valley, and there's this little hill, and all you could see were the tops of the big horns. So kind of walked up the hill to see where the vitals were and walked back. So literally I'm at full draw at 60, 70 yards or whatever, and the pin is aimed a foot in the dirt of this hill, because when you let that arrow go, it's going to trajectory of, this and then come back down when you're at those longer yardages. So you're shooting and it's flat, and then it's over the hill and back down. I mean, it's the wildest thing that I've never experienced before. And some of the guys that are going with us to Colorado say that there's a bunch of those shots in Colorado where the aspens has fallen over, and there's just a dozen arrows in an aspen tree because it's covering the vitals halfway through, and you're shooting right at the middle of this tree, but you're not going to hit it if you do it right. Like, that has just been the craziest thing. But yeah, that's how that buck was. Is there was a branch that was hanging down, and you had to aim at that branch. It goes over that branch and hits the vitals. So that's pretty cool. Something you don't experience in other 3D shoots for sure.
No. Plays a bit of a mind game on you.
Yeah. Like, oh, I don't want to hit the branch. I shouldn't aim at it. But if you aim too high, then your arrow goes over the animal. I mean, you have to trust your instincts. It's hard to get it on camera, but see that branch that David just hit? That was the one.
God, man, could it just get more beautiful, please?
I don't think I could get over how beautiful it was. Ooh, look at that kill shot by Kyle.
Right in the foot.
Right in the
Yes. This is the arrow that will not die.
Another one in the tree. All
Another one in
good.
the tree, and
backstory here. Go ahead and tell what happened.
I broke a lot of arrows.
No, this is the arrow that wouldn't die.
I
Remember,
know.
you plugged it in like
Yeah.
3 trees?
Yeah. Yeah. It
He was
made it
shooting
through
it-
3 trees.
So the BRCC, whatever we went there with, a dozen arrows. David broke 8 of them on the first day, so he's rocking 4 arrows for 2 more courses, which doesn't bode well based on the first day. Didn't have a problem. He shot fine the next 2 courses, but that arrow that he's holding, he'd shoot and it would nick a branch and fling off into the wilderness or plug it right into a tree at 80 yards 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah.
Arrow was fine. He kept shooting it the whole time, which was just blew my mind.
Yeah.
That was the arrow that would never die. We should have marked it to see if you still have it.
Yeah, because I finished the Sitka course with 1 arrow.
Yeah, and that was the arrow that would never die. I'd be curious to know if you still have it.
It's awesome.
This guy walked over after we'd flung 7 quivers into this moose, and I was like, hey, y'all,
What are y'all doing?
y'all need to chill
Can't
out.
complain about the weather, so
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. We start getting tired. All of our draws are so slow.
Very tired.
belly.
low belly.
So I really wish the belly was a kill
Points
shot.
wise, but probably
That'd be
a hard
good.
Yeah.
shot in reality.
Yeah, you killed it. Prime course over. We are exhausted. We're only halfway through the day. Kyle,
Yeah,
went
that
back-
was smart.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
So you just heard me say halfway through the day we shot that course at 6:30 in the morning or 7 a.m. or whatever we started, and ended up Kyle left us, but David and I decided to go do the knock-on course or whatever the other course was. I don't remember what the courses were. Had lunch, and then at 1 o'clock at the Total Archery Challenge, just kind of like, so the way that it works is, let me back up a little bit. You sign up for knock times. If you're familiar with golf, it's kind of like tee times. You do every 15 minutes or so. You can sign up 4 guys and go, and then that way you don't have everybody stacked on top of each other. It's actually brilliant. But the knock times end at 1, and at 1, it's open range, so you can go shoot whatever you want, and you just might have to wait on people or go with a bigger group or whatever, just so you can experience more courses. So David and I had the infinite wisdom to, at 1 o'clock, go shoot the knock-on course, I think it was. We got about 3/4 of the way through that course, and we're like, man, we're having to wait behind some people. It was going kind of slow, to be truthful with you, and we were like, yep, I think we're just gonna hump it back. So we just mid-course walked it out, which was a great decision. 2 courses is rough.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're staying all 3 days, if you're just doing one day, I think you could probably manage. But I mean, I think we hiked 17 to 20 miles over the course of 3 days. I mean, just walking. So 2 courses is rough. If you're going to do this event and you want to do the Total Archery Challenge in the future, book it for one day. Or, excuse me, book it for all 3 days. 1 course a day, that's plenty. Trust me. If you're only going to be there for one day, you could probably get with it for 2 and then head to the house or whatever.
Yeah.
But don't try to stay there for 3 days, do 2 courses. You're going to die. You're going to be dead. I don't care who you are. So
Yeah.
I think that was the end of this one.
The bourbon
Hang out with
didn't
the fam.
help.
Yeah, the bourbon didn't help.
He brought his family this weekend, so they're reading
I
up.
forgot about shooting
Oh, boy.
the caribou and
Appreciate
then
y'all
going
hanging
back out
with
to
us for
shoot.
this one.
Yeah, we shot the caribou
Stay
and then
on.
went back out for the knock-on course.
It was way too much.
Yeah. So we went down, and again, if you're not familiar, they have a caribou at like 111, 112 yards that you can shoot, and if you get it in a center 12 ring, you're entered into the chance to win that truck you saw in the first video of the BRCC course. So not only did we go have lunch, David and I both shot a dozen arrows apiece at this caribou. I got pretty close. We both got pretty decent in the vitals, but you have to get a perfect center punch 12. You're winning $100,000 plus, so they're going to make it hard. There's a picture on my Instagram. Go check it out. I don't know, 1/4 inch outside the 12.
Yeah.
This
that
year,
one
I
was
think we're
rough.
going to be a lot more prepared for that. We've been practicing that 112, and I think we're going to get a couple entries, and it's going to be a blast. And we're going to get better footage of it because last year we just filmed all morning and then forgot about the caribou, and then tried to film in the afternoon.
Bethany's broke ass got tired and forgot.
I do. We got we were spent. So this year you guys will see footage of not only Broken Bow but San Antonio and Colorado caribou shots to see if David and I can get some entries in to win that bad boy. So
I would like a truck.
that was the end of the prime course. We got 1 course left, and it was a Sitka. We did Sunday morning. I thought it was the coolest course. I had a blast.
It was fun.
It was fun. You
It
take
was
a
rough
boat.
for me that morning.
Yeah, it was rough for all of us that morning. I think we all had a few too many, but the way they set it up is you saw in the first one where you're down a peninsula, you have to get on this pontoon boat, take a 15-20 minute boat ride over to an island, and they set up the course around the island. So that was pretty sick. So that's coming up right now in the Sitka. So let's hop over to that. Our boat captain was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I guess he probably does lake tours, so he's very personable. We were all spent.
All right, last morning here, we're shooting the Sitka course. Gorgeous, a little chilly. Got the boat, took us out here. Hopefully this
It was
fun
chilly
on
that
an
morning. I
island.
do remember that. It was
Pretty sweet,
nice.
15-minute boat ride. Come out here.
I think we were
Had a
cold
great
too because of the
weekend,
boat ride,
Yeah, probably. You're probably
We're just
right.
gonna have fun. A couple of us, one of us is not feeling too great because of some bourbon.
I didn't feel very good either.
fine. I'm still drunk.
So we're gonna come out here and try not to break all the rest of our arrows.
Yeah, it was
before we
about
head back to Dallas.
3 hours
Break
later.
my
I did not feel fun.
Yeah.
But, you two, be still and don't suck.
You too.
Stay knocked up.
Nice shot.
Okay. I Robin Hooded your arrow. That's 20 for me. I'm off to a good lead.
So, this is the first target on the Sitka course. I brought a dozen arrows with me on this trip. We had already shot 2 other courses, and this was the first target. I haven't lost an arrow yet, and I've been hitting foam on every target, feeling good about myself. I shoot first on the very first target of the day. The only reason I left Oklahoma with 11 arrows is because David basically Robin Hooded my very first arrow of the day. He broke my nock and it split the end of my shaft. It didn't like stick in for a real Robin Hood, but for all intents and purposes, he Robin Hooded my freaking arrow. So yeah, that was a great
fun.
way to start the day, losing $30.
Hey, you're still.
You can't ever be mad about Robin Hood, dude. That's just, I mean, the chance.
I
of
got
that
Robin
happening-
Hooded this weekend.
You did at our competition. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Robin Hooded
Yeah.
this weekend.
They were. He had a walking stick.
Yeah, the thing was 4.5 feet long. I mean, it stuck in a few. It
Mm-hmm.
was crazy. But yeah, you can't ever be bad about a Robin Hood. But yeah, he smoked my arrow. I think I'd have been less upset about it if it was an actual Robin Hood. He just didn't blow up the end of my arrow.
Yeah, I'd have been happier too.
But yeah, that was a good start to the day. We knew it was going to be a good day after that.
Did 81 yards.
Every one of these shots was on the shoreline, though. I will say that they didn't really do any
We're
up
not
in
shooting
it.
that way.
Yeah.
It was all kind of the same shot, but it was fun.
Over his back.
David was having an issue this whole trip that anything over about 65 yards, I don't know what was happening, but
Your arrow okay?
but your arrow, it's like under 60 yards, we got your sight tape right, but over 60 yards, it was like a different sight tape. Your arrow like caught wind or had a second life and would flatten out. I don't know what the deal was, but it was like 60 yards and under, the arrow would land exactly where you aimed. And then 60 yards and over, you were always high. Like it was still, I don't know what the deal was, but we fixed it. Hopefully you won't be doing that this year.
That's a hopefully.
With a different arrow build and stuff like that. But that was frustrating for you on the last day. But there we go, right in the center of your screen, the arrow that never dies, the one that stuck in the mud.
I like that arrow.
Yeah.
The arrow that never dies, baby. And David is in last with 42 points. So David's got to pick it up.
I'm kind of surprised I have that many points.
Honestly,
For
we're
real.
gonna pick it up. We're gonna shoot better on this next day.
I'm kind of surprised I had that many points.
For real.
Felt way too good about that.
That was one of those branches halfway through that I hit.
And I was like, dude, look at that. What'd you get? Tenner?
What a good shot, dude.
10-5 and a recovery, so I'm not complaining about it.
This shot was my favorite shot of the day.
No.
It's just a cool shot right behind a tree. See, backwards cap came out. I freaking center punched that target. When we get up here in a second.
Nope.
Dude, I just can't every time. Every time. That is why this is my favorite target. 1, because it's cool over the water at like 80 yards. 2, because I center punched a 12. 3, because every time I think about this target, I think about you. Nope. Literally halfway through the arrow flight. And because we're over water, you hear it so well.
Yeah.
It's like you hear the punch of the trigger and then nope. And then the break of the tree. Like, I gotta play it again. I played it on the bloopers video too. It's just amazing. You listen closely, you can hear it.
Don't count.
I love it. Oh, it's great, man. That's why you do it, man.
That's all right. It was fun.
Oh yeah, that's why you do it right there. Can't make
Mas
those
lube, por
memories.
favor.
To be no bueno.
No.
Our Spanglish is
No.
much to be desired.
Hey. Yes, that's me sitting on the ground.
Yeah, David sitting on the ground,
I was tired.
which I gave you shit about at the time
sound good when
being,
you
but
said, "Oh."
was the best way to shoot that target. I will admit later on.
over.
I heard no foam.
Way off.
Way off.
Hi, dude.
Starting to get tired.
Yeah, for sure.
3 days. I love your bino harness.
Why was I not wearing my sunglasses? So
I don't
bright.
know. Yeah, what were you, maybe you didn't bring them because it was dark.
Like you hit it pretty good.
You think so? You think so?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was wearing them in one of the other
How many
videos.
arrows you got left? This is it?
Got no knots.
Kyle kept losing those blinkers.
Just out.
It's a dead elk at 102, baby.
That's a good shot, man.
107.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. 8.5 out of the 12er.
Sexy.
That's the better shot, though. I mean, he's not breeding anymore. That's I'm sorry. Yeah.
Tell me, where were you holding?
But it looked good.
But it looked good. That's the crazy part about it is judging the wind.
Right?
I mean, because our well, at least no, we fixed yours now. It goes to 110. You're gonna
I'm
be
ready.
good this year, dude. But
I'm ready.
mine only goes to 100. Just the way my stuff is set up. So anything over 100, I've got to float and guess the distance. And from about 100 to 110, it's about 18 inches. So I got to hold 18 inches and then increments back off of that. Do a little quick calculation. But I knew that there was so much wind coming off of that I held 18 up and 18 over. And again, blind squirrel finds a nut. I had no way of knowing if 18 was far enough right. It just ended up working out.
Yeah.
I'd never take that shot in real life.
The way to go. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed this year. We're starting late, but
I mean, it's 9. It's not
yeah, but I mean, we
7:30.
started at 7.
Nah, man, it'll be all right.
That's good.
It'll give you a little more time to recover.
Alrighty.
I'm not taking anything over 80
David,
proof.
Kyle, and I are all
Good.
spent. Let me tell you.
Well,
it takes it out.
90.
It was our first total archery
Where's
challenge.
that eagle rear? Yeah, it's 90.
It was a challenge
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, the hiking is half the battle. We did 17 miles in 2.5 days. It was a bunch of fun.
Oh, that's your truck. I was
So
like,
we just,
I forgot I drove because you were done.
Finished up.
I was done.
had
Splitting
lunch,
headache.
The Mountain Fork Brewery had a burger.
If you had never been in the Mountain Fort Brewery, they got a burger there. That thing is, we're gonna have to go back.
Fall asleep on the way home.
sure.
We got
And the pizza place
2
we went to
hours
was good
back
too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what it was,
to
but
Dallas and,
Grateful Dead.
gonna-
Grateful
Pizza.
Dead Pizza
Yeah,
and
go
Mountain
to
Fort
the
Brewery. We will go back because they were bomb.
Nope.
But it was fun. This isn't the only video we got out there of the Total Archery Challenge. The other 2 courses that we shot.
I think I'm probably just chit-chatting at that point, wrapping it up.
You can see my vacation's over. I pulled out the iPad.
Yeah,
Usually
David's vacation's over.
You're saying
right,
goodbye
right back
to
work.
everyone. I'm looking at the chaos that's left behind.
Left behind.
Yeah.
Hey, one day you'll be wearing that shirt for me.
I'm wearing it for you right now, Bubba. Nocked Up.
You know what I mean. Oh, that was a good one. We are pumped. Like I said, we are at the Total Archery Challenge 2023 right now as you're watching this video. Probably having a blast. Probably way too tired. Probably had too much to drink. All the things that we did on the last one. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you just saw on the Black Rifle Coffee Company Prime and Sitka courses. I think they're the same as what we're shooting this next year at 2023. I could be wrong. But had a blast. Look forward to those videos. Make sure you cop the merch. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys for all your continued support. And make sure you stay knocked up.